AFTV, Dan, as you can see, everybody's coming on here today are not happy at all. And we had, they were down to 10 men. All right, I know, it's not like we didn't lose the game in the 90th or the extra time, but they were there for the killing, weren't it? They were there for the taking.
You wouldn't know that, though, bruv. You wouldn't know that.
Well, we created enough chances.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I know people have come on here today, football's not fluent, whatever. Chances were there to win that game. Declan Rice had a big chance. Havertz had a big chance. Missed the penalty. I mean, we're doing this every week at the moment.
We're missing chances, and the front line is good enough, apparently, because it's 12 days in and nothing's happening. So I'm imagining they're quite happy with what they're seeing, because everybody's telling me we need strikers and we need wingers, and the club aren't agreeing with that. The club believe that what we've got is what we're going to have to continue with. And
you think they believe that, or you think they're out there trying to get someone in?
They're not showing me any evidence that they want to win football matches in an attacking style of play, because this comes from the manager and it comes from the board and it comes from the ownership, right? I look at the players out there today and people are saying they ain't good enough. Well, who's assembled this squad that ain't good enough then? Because I think it's Mikel Arteta. Who has refused to go and buy a striker, a proper striker, in 5 years? Mikel Arteta. Who has refused to replace Aubameyang? Mikel Arteta. Who has refused to, for whatever reason, go and get cover for Saka? Or find, in his words, the two words I keep getting from Mikel in press conferences, internal solutions. What is the internal solutions when Ødegaard was out? It wasn't good enough. What's the internal solutions when Saka's out? It's not good enough. What's the internal solutions when Saliba's out? It's not good enough. And we've still got what? Any cover for those three players? That's before getting a striker or a winger, by the way, which everybody wants to come through. So what are we saying now? That we're 5 or 6 players away still? Because everybody was saying in phase 5 that we just need that little bit of sprinkled golden dust up top and then we're ready. We just need that Alexander Isak and we're ready to go. I'm looking out there thinking we need a hell of a lot more, because I look at our midfield this season and I think it's been one of the worst I've seen in a long time. I don't see any balance in it. I don't see any understanding of what we're trying to do with Declan Rice after spending £105 million on him. I think he's a 6. Arteta thinks he's Fabregas. I'm seeing him bombing us forward. Saw him playing in the Ødegaard position against Brighton. What are we doing with him? We're ruining him. Marino. I think I'd rather have El Neni. What is this guy? I've been told this guy is a Euros winner, going to take us forward. He's a Granit Xhaka replacement. He's an upgrade on Granit Xhaka, was what we were told. I haven't seen him anywhere near the levels of Granit Xhaka, and I wanted Xhaka gone and upgraded on a while ago.
It's his first season.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely. And we're trying to get players in now to take us across the line. It's his first season, so what, we to give him another year then? Because we need to win now, Rob. And do you know what? We're going to finish trophyless again. I'm sorry. You might call me negative. We got out the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. We ain't winning 3-0 at St James's Park. We got 2 shots on target in 18 months.
You can win 2-0 and take it, do what they did today and take it to penalties.
That's if we take our chances, bro. That's if we take our chances, bro. We ain't got enough. And I'm sick and tired of every single season saying, win something or he goes. And then we get trophyless and we'll see this season, well, needs more money. He hasn't really had a striker yet. He hasn't really got this, that and the third. I'm sick and tired of it. Let me tell you this right now, and it's a message for Joshua Kroenke and Stanley Kroenke, yeah? If you want this fan base to get behind you and your process, yeah, and you want you to remain as owners of this football club, then start taking it to the elite levels of players like him over there on the statue. Bergkamp's, Tony Adams, Thierry Henry's. That's the level of what we need right now. Yeah, and if this fan base stick behind this, we are in serious trouble unless things change, because we're going to have to start making noises. I don't want it to get toxic.
Are you overreacting?
I don't want it to get negative.
You're overreacting a bit.
Rob,
Listen.
Okay, let me tell you.
You can lose. Hold on. You can.
Robbie.
Hold on. I'm going to put some balance on this here. Can draw to Man United. Liverpool did last week. You can lose to Newcastle. You know what I mean? They're a good side. I mean, you can lose games. You're going to win every game. Well, you did the Invincibles. Well, even then, you didn't win every game, but you can go a season unbeaten, but it don't happen a lot. Are we overreacting a bit? Is this the time when we should be kind of getting behind the team, kind of circling the wagons and say, right, there's a chance to get back on track in the North London derby on Wednesday?
Listen, 21 years without a Premier League trophy, 31 years without a League Cup, 31 years without a European trophy, 5 years without an FA Cup. This guy's had £700 million pretty much given to him, and he's had everything that he needs. I need him to deliver. If he can't deliver, we have to get rid of this guy. That is just the way it is. Unless you're an Everton or a West Ham or a Newcastle or a team like that that's quite happy to be challenging and be, oh my God, I can't believe this. We should not be in a position where we're challenging, because we were doing that for a manager that we hounded out down Hornsey Road to get out of. And in the last 5 years, of Arsene Wenger, we're more successful than this 5 years period of Mikel Arteta. Oh, it was a mess. Was it a mess when Arsene Wenger took it over? Was it a mess when Arsene Wenger took took over from George Graham. So there's no more excuses. It was a mess. Now it's not a mess. Go sort it. Because right now, it's turning into a mess again. I'm looking at this football and I need a book to read. It's that boring. Yeah? It is embarrassingly bad. We're going with tap for sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards. Where's our attack gone? Where's our fluidity? Where's the football that we all actually appreciated Mikel for in 22-23 when we were in a title race? Back end of last season. Same players. So why have we gone back to this?
Back end of last season. We did actually start the season
exactly
in a similar way.
So we couldn't even have a whole full season.
That's what I'm saying. Are you overreacting? Should we wait and see how the season finishes?
Well, listen, I've said we'll give him to May. 100%. I'm not getting rid of him right now because I've been told this is the manager that's going to win us the league. So prove to me you're going to win the league. And if you don't win the league or the Champions League, I want him gone. And if the ownership do not sack him and they give him a 15 million a year contract, I am coming for the ownership. No slack on Arteta. You've proved to me what you are. I've seen this movie and I've seen this book so many times. I know how it ends, bruv. Trust me. Yeah, we're going to finish trophyless and he's going to be gifted a trophy. Why? I'll go gifted a contract. Why? Because we are in the top 4. We're in the top 4 and the Champions League is all the Cronkies care about. And that's why I want to see some serious stuff from this ownership in this transfer window. I need to see a striker. I need to see a winger at the bare minimum coming in. If we don't see that and we're knocking on the door at Man United and saying, Marcus, come on, we like you. Come on, Marcus. We come and join Jesus and Zinchenko we got from Man City who they didn't want. Come and join Kai Havertz who Chelsea didn't want. And Sterling and Jorginho. We will have your car boot sale. Come and we'll take these. We don't go and get Kvaratskhelia. We won't go and get Isak. We won't go and get Gyökeres. We won't go and get Osimhen. We will try and find the cheapest option, which will probably be Marcus Rashford on loan. And that ain't good enough right now, bro. Because for me, this is the problem I've got, right? We're in a position where we went and signed Declan Rice for £105 million. And I thought to myself, wow, this is the sort of gold dust that I wanted to be seeing. Who's next? Who has come in the door next? Kai Havertz. Allow it, bro. £65 million, and everyone started to say that this guy was going to be the Thierry Henry of Arsenal. Are we actually serious here? This guy's missed from 2 yards and 1 yard in the last 2 games. He is a squad player you bring on for 25 minutes, just like Olivier Giroud should have been. When we had Olivier Giroud in 2016, we were crying out for a centre forward. We didn't get one. Who were the owners back then? Stan Kroenke and Joshua Kroenke. When we had Ozil and Sanchez and we were flying moving forward, why did we have no CDM? Who was the owners? Stan Kroenke. When we have a final centre-half partnership that I think has been the best in the Emirates era of Gabriel and Saliba, what are we now needing? A striker. Who's the ownership? Stan and Joshua Kroenke. So I'm sorry, I can blame Mikel Arteta all I can in terms of what we've seen out there. I can blame him on the pitch, and I don't like the fact that he's off the pitch at the moment making absolute madness of mistakes in the press conferences, talking about balls being too heavy and light and all this crud, right? I won't want to know any of that. I want this ownership to come out and have a voice because, like Turkish has said, they come out and they want to talk to the fans today. They want to talk to the fans. Do you know what? Big up to Edu, because he's the only one who ever did. Yeah? And he's gone and not been replaced. So at the moment, we've got a level of ownership where Silence stands over in the States having fun. We've got Josh Kroenke, who, by the way, I think is no good for the club whatsoever. Then we've got a board that's been depleted with Edu and Vinay gone and not being replaced. Jason Ato, never heard of him. He's the guy who's now sorting out our transfers. And by the way, apparently he's been told he's done a very good job and he might actually get the role full time. What's he done? He hasn't bought anyone yet or sold anyone. What are we talking about here? And then we've got a manager who is showing me evidence every year that he is not the guy to get us across the line. So right now, I would say the Kroenke's project phase has completely failed. And we're supposed to be in phase 5. What's phase 6? Rebuild the team. Real talk, man. I'm sick and tired of it. Every single time we get told and finessed all this stuff, all this PR. And Turkish, people might think he's over the top when he's talking about the tunnel. He's absolutely right. Where's Rocky? Yeah? Where is Wrighty? Where is Thierry Henry? Where is Bergkamp? I don't want pictures of dogs on the bloody tunnel. I want to look at the history of the club. And then some of these young fans might look at that and actually look at it and go, do you know what? Yeah, that was when we used to win stuff. Because there's a lot of this younger fan base that look at this and go, we're not 5th anymore. We're not 8th anymore. We're 2nd. Let's go and do some cartwheels outside the roundabouts. Nah. I remember being in mourning when we left Highbury when we were 2nd, mate. Yeah, I remember going to watch us in a final in 2003 when we scored 1-0. Pires scored against Southampton. I remember celebrating, thinking, why am I still feeling bad because we become 2nd to Manchester United? I weren't celebrating and doing cartwheels out the roundabouts and all this crap like we're trying to do now. Oh, it's unbelievable! Look at the place; it's exceptional. This place is awful. The atmosphere has died in there. Yeah, the atmosphere has died. This fan base are not excited at the moment. So when people say to me, believe, we're there. I've seen this movie too many times. I wish I could. I wish I could be positive. I wish I could say, do you know what? Yeah, let's calm down. Maybe I am overreacting. We've won the Premier League last year and we've got Champions Leagues galore. We're really happy in the FA Cups. It's our trophy. And do you know what? League Cup, we don't need it. We've won it so many times. No. 21 years without a Premier League, 31 without a League Cup and a European trophy, and now it's been 5 without an FA Cup. Oh, and we've just gone out of another one. And do you know what? Since Mikel Arteta's won that FA Cup, what an absolutely abysmal cup record in both Europe and domestically it's been. So I'm sorry, questions have to be asked now. I'm giving him till May. Most of these people are saying they want him gone now, but a lot of me is saying give him till May. He wins a trophy, cool. If not, laters.